Okay, let's get right into it. Seven of Swords. If you don't want to wait for the videos to come out, you can purchase my notes, which is really just, you know, all the information I found online and such with these cards. So if you don't want to wait, you can purchase them on Etsy or through PayPal, okay? So let's get right into it. Seven of Swords is definitely a card of secrecy, lies, somebody cheating on you, stuff like that. I want to get into Paul Robeson, the ancestor in the background here, who is a actor, concert actor. For some reason, they have baritone on here. I'm guessing that he was singing as well. He went to Rutgers University, Columbia University. So we're talking about a very educated man here, and very, very opinionated, and spoke out on a lot of different things that were going on in his time. I know I'm being very, very general, but that's because there's just so much information, y'all, in one card and with all these cards. And I want to get the information out to you as effectively as possible. So right here, I'm going to, this is from biography.com. I'm going to basically read the part that I felt was most important and that also went with this card and Paul. I think I'm saying his name right, Robeson in the back. So, fueled by misrepresentation of a speech the actor made at the USSR-backed Paris Peace Conference in the late 1940s, Robeson was labeled a communist. It was staunchly criticized by government officials as well as some African-American leaders. He was ultimately barred by the State Department from renewing his passport in 1950 to travel abroad for engagements. Despite his immense popularity, he was blacklisted from domestic concert venues, recording labels, and film studios, and suffered financially. So this was, again, a very educated man. He was, his movies were Showboat and Old Man River, Borderline, Othello, and Tales of Manhattan. Ooh, I would love to watch Othello. I'll definitely look into that. Anybody who's into Shakespeare and likes Othello, yeah, I would love to check that out. All God's Chillin'. Y'all know in the South, chillin'. Emperor Jones. So those were some of his movies. I mean, he went to law school, taught Latin, played pro football. I really could go on and on these man's accomplishments. So it's really crazy that they blacklisted this man, and just wow, it looks like they basically lied and turned somebody who could speak so eloquently on racial issues. It's as if they turned the media against him, which can definitely happen to famous people all the time, right? So let's get into this story with the lion and the bamboo. So this is a South African folktale by James A. Honey from 1910. You can check this out on sacredtext.com. It's a little hard to read, so bear with me. But the baboon, it is said, was sitting on the edge of a precipice, right? So he's sitting on the edge of a precipice, and the lion stole upon him. Baboon, however, had fixed some round eyes on the back. Oh, wait. Yes. Round, glistening eye-like plates on the back of his head. You can see the mask on the back of his head, right? When, therefore, lion crept upon him, Baboon thought that he sat with his back towards him. And, ooh, wait. See, I don't know why they wrote this like this. But long story short, he was sitting on a precipice, right? And the eyes he put on the back of this mask here, and the lion crept up upon him. He thought, when Baboon wasn't looking at him, that he sat with his back towards him and crept with all his might upon him. This is the lion now. So when, however, Baboon turned his back towards him, lion thought that he was seen. Right? Lion thought that he was seen and bid himself. Now, what does bid himself mean? I'm guessing he left. Thus, when Baboon looked at him, he crept up upon him. See, they continue this. And this is what Baboon said: whilst I am looking at him, he steals upon me, whilst my hollow eyes are on him. Ooh, okay, 1910. And when at last lion sprung at him, he lay quickly down upon his face, and lion jumped over him, falling down the precipice, and was dashed to pieces. So in this scene, we see lion looking at his eyes and thinking that the baboon basically saw him, right? And I guess when he sprung, the baboon like went down lower, and basically the lion was tricked. Like, just to keep it really, really simple. I'm sorry for that confusing text story, but I think that this is the way that I told this story is basically like a Seven of Swords moment too, like a Mercury in retrograde moment. Just, it's confusing, it's not clear, it's something that tricks you, it's an illusion. These are all the things that I would think about when I pick up this card, right? And overall, in the end, the lion basically dies because of the trickery, because of the deceit. Not saying that your client would if you had this in a reading, but definitely something to think about also as well, right? So, I love this example of Paul Robeson with the lion and the baboon. This, again, somebody blacklisting you, somebody cheating you, somebody lying on you, illusions, things not being seen the way that they actually are. Okay, so enough babbling about this card. If you didn't know, now you know.